I am RuneScape's most unethical Iron Man. Does this show you all the ways you can completely cheese the Iron Man experience?
We spawn here now, I guess. Okay. Anyway, the game plan for the account is as follows. I have compiled a long list of some of the best gear in the game, all of which is going to be obtained through the most unethical methods I can find, like raids boosting, NPC stalling, wilderness protection, AI breaks. You guys get the point. Now, once I cross off every piece of gear on that list, I must take on the Inferno and the Colosseum before this account is considered complete. This process is very long, it's very expensive, and it's very complex. So I'll go over each phase as I get there, starting off with phase 1 of the account, money. GP is the great equalizer and the biggest barrier to so much content on an Iron Man. And for our plan, we are going to need a lot of it. Now, luckily for us, there's a boost for that. You might know Soul Wars, potentially the worst minigame in RuneScape history. If you guys have never played it, don't. For some reason, Jagex...
Guys, so every World of Warcraft player's Iron Man run is not legit because at some point we've all gotten help from another person. Me, Savix, we all did the Soul Wars boosting. Triumphant got like 9 guards to guard him when he went to the wilderness to farm Rune Crossbow. Shobek literally boosted his Slayer to go for the untrimmed Slayer cape. Holy crap, we're all unethical Iron Man. This is crazy.
Decided to give this minigame really good rewards, one of which is the Spoils of War, a box that contains goodies that frankly I don't deserve. With a very clever boosting method, I can get upwards of 13 of these crates every hour. And at current prices, all right, if we do the math here, that is nearly 1 million GP. And the only requirement for this method is 500 total level. That's it. Okay, no wonder this place is botted to hell, dude. So we have no time to waste here. Goal number 1 is 500 total. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. Ooh, get it. Boogie. Ooh. Dick cheese. Nice.
Montage going crazy.
We've completed the Ardoyan.
Okay, I'm only skipping it because I'm gonna have to edit that part out later where the music was playing.
Easy diary, which actually is going to be a huge boon to us because teleporting around early level Iron Man is absolutely miserable. The one thing I don't know is what I'm going to use the lamp on, because it has to be level 30. What if I just did strength? I'm just going to do strength. Now, before we go too much farther, I think it's important we talk about the rules for this account.
Strength lamp is diabetical.
Number 1, I must achieve every piece of gear on my list as easily and unethically as possible. So if there's a method that I know about that will expedite a grind in any way, I must do it.
I love it.
I must spend GP
this
on.
Sounds so
I'll also be tracking every single coin I spend on these unethical methods, which if I've done my math right,
this is like,
gonna be really...
This is like, dude, the challenge of trying to be more cheesy than somebody else sounds so fun to me, guys. Like, I love this type of playthrough. It's so much fun and it pisses people off, but like maybe I like pissing people off. I don't know. Fuck them.
Really bad. So if you guys see my mate in game, give him money. Thank you. Number 2, I'm not going to be breaking any in-game rules, obviously. So there's no botting. No one's going to be doing my Infernal Cape. I'm not going to real world trade, which I mean, I'm an Iron Man, so I can't. Yeah.
Okay. There's a limit, guys. There's a limit. There's no way I would ever pay somebody to play my account. That's crossing the line. But like everything legally within the Jagex terms of service that you can possibly do to get ahead without losing your Iron Man status is such an interesting concept to me. I love this idea.
I can't really do that, but you guys know what I mean. This is an unethical account. It is not an illegal one. I will obviously be buying boosters with GP. That is a large portion of what makes this account so unethical. And I am working with a clan on this. They're called Fools Boosting. But to make it clear, this is not a sponsored series. I approach them. I am paying for it. We have deals we have worked out for certain services, and I will be 100% transparent about the terms of each and every one of those.
This stuff?
I'll talk about it when we get to Soul Wars, but I just want to make sure in case someone thinks this video is some sort of unethically placed
Oh my
advertisement.
God.
That would be ironic, but
There's
that is not
Iron
the case.
Man
Number
boosting
3,
services?
only I am allowed to play this account.
This is
now, some of you
crazy.
might know, it's actually not enforceably against the rules to have other people train your account for you. People do it all the time, and it sounds insane, but the only time Jagex is ever going to actually ban you is if you are going for high-level achievements like
This is
Infernal Cape
crazy.
or leaderboard high scores. By all accounts, it's definitely unethical to have someone train an account for me, which would theoretically make it fit the series goal, but also the real purpose for the series is that it's entertainment, and that's not
This is
entertaining.
definitely-
Nobody
I'm
wants to
locked
see that.
into
I
this.
also have to note that this is still an Iron Man account that I am going to be hand playing. There are a lot of grinds that I will have to do myself that cannot be
Boosted. You can't boost
expedited
everything.
in any way, if you will. So I'm really just kind of excited to see what this series is going to turn into. Some sort of hybrid anti-snowflake Iron Man progress videos. How fun is that? Anywho, we've got about 8 hours on the account so far and slightly over 300 total. I do have a good few quests left for XP and some smaller goals to do along the way, but I'll keep you guys updated. We should be unlocking Soul Wars in no time at all.
Show us how to
finally,
cheese
that
this
is
stuff, Tasty.
50 fire making. Don't worry
How
though,
do
we're
we
not
cheese
going to
it?
Winter Todd. We have too many quests to do in the meantime that will get us to 500 faster, so we're gonna do those. Cook the pie, buddy. Cook the pie, buddy. Let's go. Come on. No! Shit. Come on, buddy. You got this.
No.
Okay, Sean. Fucking shit!
No! What the fuck?
I roasted on that pie.
Oh my god.
I did it in
You're
one
kidding
shot.
me. Come on, dude. Okay, 5 burned pies. No, 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 no.
No
no,
way.
no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
There's no way.
No. Please. I am begging you. Please. Please.
There's no way.
Please.
This has to go. This has to go.
Nope.
No,
Am I doing
what?
something wrong? I must be doing something wrong. Can I not use this stove?
There's no
I'm
way.
gonna freak the fuck out, dude. Okay, here we go. Let's go fill our buckets up. We have 4 more attempts. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the cook. I'm gonna make sure I can't even do that. Okay, if I burn it 12 times in a row, I might not be able to actually use this. I don't think I can use it. I don't think I can use this.
Dude.
I'm gonna go light a log. I do not want to
This
test
guy
this.
went dry
There's
on
no
cooking the
fucking way.
pies.
This is a joke. Can I cook it on a fire? I don't even know.
Probably not.
Nope. I need an oven. All right, dude. They're
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we did it! Oh, buddy!
See, look at guys. Listen to me. Look at how happy he is. Listen to how happy he sounds. If he didn't go 12 pies dry, he wouldn't be losing his mind with happiness over cooking the pie on the 13th try. That's why going dry and having pain sometimes is a necessary part of this game, because you need to experience sadness and pain to experience joy. All right? The things in life, when you're going through hard times, sometimes that makes you appreciate the good moments more. RuneScape is just a game of life lessons.
There's no way. I was literally just unlucky. It took me 10 tries. Oh my god. This is the most Iron Man thing I've ever done in my life. I hate Iron Man. This is why I'm cheating my way through the account. That's awful. You shouldn't have to do that. Okay.
Bro, me and Tasty kind of the same kind of guy, bro. Oh my god, dude. I'm a little rat.
Okay, hear me out. We went to Winter Todd. Whatever, dude. This is not gonna be a standard like Iron Man. Oh, I looted 50 Winter Todd. Look what I got. We're only here for a few quest requirements. This is gonna take like 2 hours. I'm not even gonna show you anything. The only thing you're going to see is the loot directly after I finish this sentence. See, I told you I wasn't lying. I would never lie. This is what we got from Winter Todd. Who really cares?
You should de-iron if you feel like that. You should stop telling people what to do with their accounts.
We have 9 levels left to go to 500, so let's do that right now, and we can finally begin the account. Haha! Dude, finally we got 500 total. Oh my god, this took so much longer than I thought it would. I was like, man, I'm gonna crack one can of White Monster and we'll have it by the end of the day. I've been playing for nearly 20 hours. But with that said, we are finally here, which means we can do our very first unethical method for the account.
Okay, unethical. Tasty, you bastard. We're 10 minutes into this damn video and you're going to give me method number 1, which you already told us about? Buddy, you're milking the advertising rev. You damn YouTuber. All right, keep it going.
Which, of course, is Soul Wars boosting. This is going to be my best moneymaker for a really long time. So we're going to be here a lot over the coming days. However, luckily for me, this boost is relatively simple and actually pretty cheap. It comes in at a cost of 30 million GP per hour. That might sound expensive, but just wait until we do some of the later methods. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. It's actually super easy. Basically, Soul Wars has 3 contested areas. Think of it like domination in Call of Duty. I have to capture all of these points, and meanwhile, my booster is hard at work gathering these little crystal thingies.
30 million.
By killing various enemies in the map. I then kill him, I take those crystals, and I sacrifice them at the...
Wait, my homies did this for me for free. I didn't have to pay for this. You're telling me that they gave me a $30 million service? Yo, shout out to chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Yo, shout out to chat, boys. Thank you, guys.
Obelisk in the middle. Why? I don't really know. I'm not actually sure how Soul Wars works, but then my booster forfeits, so I automatically win the round. I get 15 points per game.
30 million per
Spoils
hour.
War are 30 points, and 2 games takes about 5 minutes, so I get a box every 5 minutes.
Per hour.
Tasty life from the future here real quick. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am really close to 100,000 subscribers, and this is like my life's goal, dude. I really appreciate all of the support you guys have given me throughout the years.
Bro, I've made like 8 YouTube videos and I haven't asked for a single subscriber. I suck at this. I suck at YouTube.
This is a dream of mine, dude, genuinely. If you like this video, if you like the series, if you like the content that I put out, I would very much appreciate a subscription, getting us to 100,000 on YouTube. And if that doesn't convince you, hold up, give me a sec. Please. Oh, what the is that? Oh my God, is that a Soul Wars bot farm? Dude, I knew it. I told you guys, this content is botted to absolute hell. Look at that, dude. We haven't even started yet. This is the first world we've tried.
All right, Soul Wars for what does this give him? This gives him gold. About the boosting. Soul Wars gives him gold. What is he getting from this?
As promised, I am going through Fool's boosting for this, as I mentioned. And again, I was the one that approached them for the series, and full disclosure of the agreement we have, so there are no questions.
You get gold.
I am getting 50% off these current services, and some of the later and wildly more expensive ones, they're going to be covering more of, which is good because my main is kind of poor. Now, for the sake of narrative consistency, I'm tallying up the list price to see what the average person would have to pay to do something like this. And it's not a formal deal we have struck up. They just want some exposure, so I agreed to give them a shout out and link their Discord down below. I do not do this lightly, for whatever it's worth. There's actually a big thing I wanted to bring up about this. And this is, if you guys remember, about a month or 2 ago, 50 different service and boosting Discords were all nuked for real world trade, illegal services, etc.
I got a construction
obviously,
level.
I had to do some research and talk with the different owners of different clans, see who was the most above board for this sort of thing. I am a content creator, which people assume I can get away.
Buddy, is this 13 minutes of Soul Wars? What's method number 2?
That's on an Iron Man. This is literally insane. I'm gonna save a lot of these supplies for the time being and only sell off things as I need cash.
Wait, this is
should
a
be
series?
more than enough for what I have planned right now, because we need to head into the wilderness.
He abandoned this series? No.
Bet you guys weren't expecting a second method so soon, huh? We're ramping up, baby. Welcome to our second unethical method. Surprise, I bought a team of 10 rotating baby... I bought a team of 10 rotating baby purists to lock down Lava Dragon Isle.
His methods got banned and changed? That's how good it was? That's how unethical it was? Dude.
the Chaos Altar, and the Mage Bank. Sorry, Eliop. These guys will escort me everywhere I need to go, and obviously the goal here is 43 prayer. We just gotta farm these lava dragons and then bring the bones to the Chaos Altar. With overheads unlocked, unlimited money from Soul Wars, and the secret third unethical method to be announced, this account will have finally completed phase 1. Phase 2 is gonna be absolutely
dude, this is what I was doing.
But we're gonna
This is literally what I was doing. I went to, like, the day I died on my Iron Man, I went to go farm these lava dragons.
get to that later. Let's focus on the task at hand. Remember how I said Soul Wars was pretty cheap? Okay, if you're budget conscious, close your ears for this one. Hiring this many guards costs 110 million GP per hour. Now, I only need about 65 bones because lava dragon bones give insane XP as it is, and the Chaos Altar gives 700% per bone. So this method should only take me about 2 to 3 hours total to get overheads on what is essentially a brand new Iron Man.
Guys, I feel kind of bad because, like, these things, these services that these guys are offering, like, a streamer could get all this for free. All these expensive services. You know what I mean?
Genuinely insane. However, it is going to cost me 300 mil.
Is that
worth
crazy?
it? I can't actually answer that question for you. Ooh, a looting bag. That's actually super nice. This is going to make this a tad faster.
What is that? Saved.
You know, I was just about to say that these guys seem to be making a lot of money for standing here and doing nothing, but I gotta give it to them, man. These guys are on top of it. They're even freezing the hellhounds as we run to the bank, dude. This is customer service. And that is the final bone we need. This was the easy part, and I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but I'm actually pretty scared right now. You see, these guys, they can protect me everywhere that I go. However, at the Chaos Altar, it is extremely common for someone to log in under you and just one tick spec you out. There's nothing they can do about that. No one can help you in that situation. I'm not necessarily worried about the
Guys, that happened to me when I was trying to do my wilderness task. We had 30 guards and I got double void wakered in the middle of 30 people defending me. There's nothing anybody could do about that.
Commitment. Again, this is way faster than any account should be able to do this.
I was dead instantly.
If I get PK'd with even, I don't know, 30 bones, that's the equivalent of me losing 150 mil. According to these guys, who are in fact the experts, this is common. This happens a lot. So I am not going to bring all my bones. I'm thinking we do this in 3 to 4 trips. Here goes nothing.
So he's safe spotting lava dragons and then burying the bones, and then they're defending him. And he paid for this.
Oh my
service.
God, 43 prayer completed. That is actually a relief, dude. I was really convinced I was gonna get stacked out. Maybe these guys were just gaslighting me so it made their service feel more valuable, but this is like a 4-minute process and we still saw someone log in, which, let me put this into perspective for you guys, how active the Chaos Altar is. It is like 2 a.m. This is an Australian bounty hunter world on a weekday. What the hell, man? Okay, we got 5 more spoils of war coming in for a little injection of cash. What do we get? Bones. Why did I get bones? Okay, that's huge. That's really good. That's a lot of money.
How is he getting cash from
rune
this?
Plate body. That's good for alking.
Okay, Alk.
Arrows.
Is he selling the blood runes or something?
Swordfish cash. Ah, beautiful. Okay, those are the best 5 boxes I could have asked for.
This is pre-nerf.
Anyway, finally, with overheads unlocked, we can enter the third and final unethical method for phase 1.
What is
this
he doing?
brings us to RuneScape's most notorious
What is
and
he
difficult
doing?
raid, the Theater of Blood.
No
We're
way
not
he's
doing the whole
getting
thing.
boosted.
To clarify, I'm not ready. But if you aren't familiar with this raid, after the first 2 rooms, there is a chest full of
Boosting
supplies
for
that raiders can
scams?
take from. I'm talking high-level supplies, things like brews, restores,
Oh
prayer
my
potions,
God,
and sharks.
guys, we
but
could do this.
most importantly, stamina potions. These things are going to make questing and general gameplay so much better. You guys will know if you've played the early game any time in recent history. Now, years ago, Irons could come into this raid and boost like 9 stams every single run, which again is just the first 2 bosses. It's Maiden and Bloat. It takes less than 10.
Guys, this would save me the 3 hours away that I am from just making them on my own. This is crazy.
minutes. However, Jagex got privy to this, and they capped it
This
to
is
1
a
stamp per
3-hour
run,
save.
which is sad days, but that does leave us with a bunch of points to buy prayer potions, so I guess it's kind of a silver lining. There are 3 expert gamers taking care of everything for me. This is the first room here. It's Maiden. I literally just stand here in the back, and I avoid all damage. I'm just chilling, having a good time, feet kicked up, just a chill guy. This is the second room, the Pestilent Bloat. I don't even go in here at all, which makes sense because I would probably die because I got like 4 health, and that would demolish my points I can spend at the chest up here. So this is pure AFK. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the very first stamina on this account.
Oh my God,
And some prayer potions too.
prayer
Beautiful. Now we
potions,
just resign and run it
crazy.
back. If you guys aren't aware, stamina potions require 77 herb lore to make, which normally would take months of dedicated playtime.
There's
But thanks
no
to us
way.
and our
Yeah,
unethical
no
behavior,
shit.
we have
Dude,
turned
I'm
3 months into
in.
3
I just could
days.
make them
And it only cost
yesterday.
us 200 million GP for 20 staminas is our goal here. It's 10 million GP per run. This is genuinely ludicrous. If you do this, you are insane. Now, while we're here, I think we should talk about the elephant in the room and the final discussion point I wanted to bring up for this video.
way.
The ethics of doing something like this at all. Obviously, the whole point of this series is to abuse the systems of RuneScape to the highest possible degree and just see how broken you can make this game mode if you have the resources. Now, I don't think you should do this, right? In many ways, this ruins what this game mode is supposed to be. If I was not a content creator, I would
Bunch
never
of
do
game
this.
mode
It's
ruiners.
genuinely is just for the content. It's expensive, it's not practical, and in general, it's not even fun. All of these methods involve me not playing, really is what it is. The more interesting question though is, should this be allowed? And I kind of hesitate slightly, but my answer is generally yes. I don't find this fun conceptually, but some people might. And I see no reason to value my own fun over someone else's. In general, things like this that don't
Okay, to be honest, guys, this is too far. This is too far over my line. Everybody has a line. This is too far for me.
actually affect the main game, I have 0 issues with. Even
Straight
like a
up.
level 3 hardcore getting a T-bow from a mega scale. I don't hugely see that as an issue. People can much more easily and efficiently get T-bows into the main game without running mega scales. So even if that hardcore drop traded the T-bow over, the economic effects are pretty nil. The only thing this really affects is other players' sense of achievement, which is an intangible, and something that I don't think you could or even should balance content around. Personally, I've always felt like my achievements in RuneScape have given me intrinsic joy, whether that be the Inferno or Colosseum or Blood Torva. I was proud to have done
Hell
those
yeah.
things myself, and
I'm
the
trying
fact
to
that
do
other
those.
people will buy them, which is and should be against the rules, it just doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm not going to lose any
I'm
sleep
glad
over
that
that.
that's
If
against the
anything, those
rules,
people are
man.
depriving themselves of a potential experience.
The thing that really ruined World of Warcraft is when all the PvPers started selling arena rating. And the Mythic Plus is completely ruined, like selling Mythic Plus keys. Dude, you could buy Cutting Edge from Liquid. You could just pay gold and just get it. It's all like the achievements. They've devalued all the achievements in the game from allowing people to sell services. They call it selling services. That should not be allowed. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't allowed. It just devalues too much in the game. I don't like it.
Experience they could have. Anyway, roundabout to where
But
we
I'm
are now.
glad
I am
Jagex
just so sure
bans
I'm
that.
gonna get hate comments for doing this series. It's the
W
nature of
Jagex.
YouTube. This might even be received terribly. I'm prepared for that. And that's okay. I hold no hate in my heart for anyone that despises me for doing this or despises me for being bald. It's totally fine. Not everyone is going to like every piece of content, but for those of you who do enjoy mine, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And that's our time here. Stamina's unlocked. There's not really much to show for this. I don't do anything, so I can't imagine I'll put much footage in, but let's check out the spoils. This is fucking ludicrous, man. In 3 days of gameplay, I have unlocked all the money I'll need, overhead prayers, and enough supplies to carry me into Phase 2. For those curious, the total expenditure is now 545 million GP.
Oh
We're like
my
level
God.
40, dude. I've been playing for like 14 hours today, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is
So this is just day one.
6 in the morning right now. Good morning, guys. I just woke up to go pee, and I received some of the worst news I could have possibly ever gotten. Mega scaling was removed from the game in today's update. And
mega scaling.
that wasn't the only thing I was going to do on this account. It was, you know, one of many, but it was a really large portion of my planning and my goals.
Mega scaling.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Cox boosting.
I don't know if you guys are even going to see this.
You AFK in Cox and you can get purples. So you just pay for the runs. That is diabetical. So he had more videos, more unethical Iron Man videos on all the ways you could cheat the game. This is really helping me discover more of like what my line is for my playthrough and what I would and wouldn't do. Because at the end of the day, it's your decision on what you will and won't do. And so far, most of this stuff I would not do. And you don't need to do it.